A very good afternoon to you. A wintry weekend is forecast, so much colder as temperatures fall. Some snow in places. Radar picture a good deal of thick low cloud, keeping it up quite grey and gloomy for many of us. A touch brighter across central southern spots of England there, making all the difference, lifting the temperatures with a milder air. Slow moving downpours further west, mind you. Some of these really quite heavy. Further north, so much chillier. Wet and wintry across the northeast. Thick low cloud, some fog giving poor visibility, and further snow showing little let up across northern and central Scotland. Blowing snow and blizzard-like conditions, freezing cold in the bitter biting winds. And tonight, as temperatures fall, we'll see the chance of frost and ice here, where the snow finally fades. Elsewhere, blustery and wet for parts of the north. Elsewhere, a little calmer with a touch of mist and fog and frost come dawn. A very good evening to you. Increasingly wintry this weekend. So much colder as temperatures slide away. Significant snow in places. Freezing, frosty and icy, giving hazardous, dangerously slippy surfaces. And the risk of snow across parts of Scotland and northern England transfers its way across to the south of England as we go into the early hours of Sunday onwards. All the while dropping temperatures from Saturday afternoon onwards in a brisk and biting easterly wind. A significant wind chill will mean we're in the deep freeze from this weekend onwards. In the meantime, significant snow continues across northern and eastern Scotland, blowing snow and drifting, blizzard-like conditions, horribly icy, horrible if you're having to travel. A wintry mix of rain, sleet and hill snow through southeastern Scotland into northeastern England. Elsewhere, some hefty downpours. Across the south, misty low cloud and fog, and as temperatures drop near freezing, a touch of frost come dawn. So a chilly start. And for many of us, grey and gloomy, wet and wintry in some locations after a slow, grey, foggy start to the day, cheering up quite nicely through the West Country and much of Wales. For the rest of us, a bit of a soaking, particularly across central and eastern counties, and this rain extending its way northwards and turning increasingly wintry, particularly across the Pennines and Yorkshire northwards. We've got sleet and significant snow here, blowing snow and drifting likely, and feeling so cold as the day wears on. The temperatures falling away together with a biting, bitter wind chill. Good evening to you. Increasingly wintry this weekend. So much colder. Temperatures slide. Significant snow in places. Freezing, frosty, icy nights as temperatures fall. And something of a biting wind chill as the weekend wears on too. A further heavy snow across parts of Scotland tonight, blowing snow, drifting and blizzard-like conditions in the keen winds, turning icy, horrible if you're having to travel. A wintry mix of sleet and hill snow across the southeast of Scotland and the northeast of England. Elsewhere, some hefty downpours, close to freezing across the south, a touch of frost here with misty low cloud and fog. So a chilly start tomorrow morning, very murky and gloomy first thing, and for some of us, wet and wintry. Cheering up quite nicely through the bulk of Wales and the West Country. Elsewhere, a very different day, a soaking through central and eastern counties. Wet and wintry, particularly across northern Britain. Some sleet and hill snow and a biting bitter wind for all of us.